Making those marketing decisions is critical. We turn back to NTV's Ifeanyi Ibosimba for more from Soybean Management Field Days.
We are in Ord today at the Soybean Management Field Days, and I'm joined by Jessica Groskopf with UNL, and we're talking about how to improve profitability for those soybean crops. And Jessica, what are some things that our farmers can do?
Yeah, so we're out here today looking at the tents, getting lots of information about production practices, but we also are talking about marketing as well as policy outlook for our Nebraska soybean producers.
Absolutely, and policy, I know the Farm Bill is something we're all kind of anticipating to see what the decision will be out of Congress. What are some of the things that you guys are keeping an eye on?
Yeah, so we're watching this Farm Bill discussion, and what we're really seeing from Congress at this point is there aren't going to be many changes to their Farm Bill proposal. Now, we don't know what Congress is going to do, but right now it seems to me like we're going to still be looking at a decision between the ARC County program and the PLC program, but that is a new decision that we'll make when the new Farm Bill comes out, but it doesn't look like there will be many changes to that program. The other side of that is we're also looking at crop insurance, and there have been some discussions about some major changes to crop insurance as well as to the subsidy rate for crop insurance, so that could be another point where farmers will have to go back and analyze their crop insurance coverage.
Absolutely, and of course that is an ongoing discussion and something we'll all have to just keep an eye on, really. And then one thing we're also talking about here today is marketing. Talk about how important that is for our farmers.
You know, farmers like to do what they do best, and that's produce soybeans, but we really have to think about the business side of it and look at marketing from a non-emotional standpoint, which some guys will say, oh, I'm not emotional about my soybeans, but if you've ever held because, you know, you're afraid the price will go up after you sell, or you've just been frustrated and you've sold them all, you've had emotions when it comes to marketing grain and marketing beans. So we're talking about developing a marketing plan, some expectations about what the soybean market is going to do as we approach harvest, and then also how we can maybe pre-price some soybeans that are standing out in the field for harvest this year.
Absolutely, and for folks that were not able to come out here today or this week to participate, where can they find this information?
The best place to find information is cropwatch.unl.edu. There'll be links and up-to-date articles there.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jessica. Thanks.
Right now, federal lawmakers are on a recess from Washington, D.C. Still a lot of talk about repeal and replace. What does it mean for agriculture? NTV's Tara Gibbons has more.
So we don't receive health insurance from an employer. We buy our own health insurance.
David Grimes, self-employed farm operator, tells me health care prices are so high. Soon he may not be able to afford insurance.
Our financial position is less stable than it used to be, or less certain, I should say, than it used to be because of the higher risk of us having to pay a lot of money if we have a big surgery or a serious illness.
He's also a member of the Nebraska Farm Bureau. The organization is urging Congress to replace the Affordable Care Act, saying it does not help farmers.
If all of us would be sick in 1 year and we used up our deductibles, you know, we might pay about $40,000 out of pocket. We could, plus pay that premium in addition to that.
But the Nebraska Farmers Union says it wants to see lawmakers improve the ACA, not start from scratch.
A need for more competition, and there's a need to improve what we have right now. But we're very concerned as we look at a lot of the proposals that have gone down.
The Nebraska Farmers Union says it's not interested in going backwards. They are interested in making things affordable.
Since we passed the Affordable Care Act, we have not been able to get Congress to come together in order to be able to do the things to try to help make it work better. That's where we are now.
Right now, rural communities have an opportunity to improve infrastructure. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is taking applications for loans to provide and expand broadband service in rural areas. The USDA says broadband helps create jobs, strengthen economies, and encourage growth. At least $60 million in loans will be available. The last day to apply is September 30th. Could the eclipse affect farm animals? More on that still to come. Plus, we look at changes in the drought monitor.
Hi, my name is Brayden.
Hi, my name is Devin.
And you're watching NTV Grow.